either those, the jack is got a jack on the front of it. The big wishbone shaped thing on the front. The other one, that's where the suction part is.
Seeing the eagles on the lake,
I believe.
on the rivers, make me feel so proud. He's really going for some fish there. Hasn't gotten it yet though. Oh, there he got one. That eagle got his lunch. Breakfast. Actually it's his breakfast because the sun is just rising. And they go fast. We're coming up to this dredging operation. How do they do that?
Well, I can't know which end is going what, but
there's the sunrise.
But
there's the eagle.
There's a little towboat coming towards us. I don't know if you see that.
So this is the dredging operation.
You see the towboat coming towards us? Okay.
What they do is they take sand out from the bottom of the river to keep the 8-foot channel open. This is what they do. They suck it up with a vacuum, and then they either put it on barges or they ship it across that line right there, all the way over to the shore. So you get lots.
Small tugboat, probably got a cable behind it hooked to those pipes.
All the way to the shore. It's quite an operation, and then they put the sand on the shore, and it creates these really great sandy coves and sandy beaches along the side. Here comes a tugboat, and then past that there's a barge.
See, on the other shore here, there's the rest of the pipes. What they do is they connect all these, and they're probably pumping the sand into that shoreline.
Okay.
This whole thing will move back into this part of the river when we get by. So we might watch it start to move back after we get past it.
Okay. This is where all the sand is going. Mountains and mountains of sand behind this operation. And they open this every time a boat goes through. That's what they suck the sand through. There's that pipe. Little tug is pushing it shut now. Pushing shut the tube so they can continue with the operation from one end to the other. We just stopped for the day in Quincy, Missouri. We're going to be fueling up and doing maybe laundry and emails, and we have some trash we need to get rid of.
Here we are at Quincy, Illinois. Found a place to get the dock, pull the boat in, and bring the trash up, and get a can of fuel, and do all those sorts of things. We called Lake City to get our mail picked up, and of course, we need to barter bad.
In memory of the Potawatomi Indian Trail of Death, Indiana to Kansas, September 4th through November 4th, 1838. From October 8th to 10th, 1838, more than 800 Potawatomi Indians were encamped here in Quincy, Illinois, and directly across the Mississippi River, Missouri. They were being forced to march from southern Michigan and northern Indiana to eastern Kansas by the United States government and Indiana officials, a result of the policy of forced removal of all Indians to lands west of Mississippi to provide more land for European settlers moving from the east. Many of the Indians attended Mass here at St. Boniface Church, including a young girl, Ikwa Kasek Wasech Kimokwa. She was one of the few children to survive the treacherous journey that took more than 40 lives. At the end of the trail at St. Mary's Mission on Sugar Creek in Lynn County, Kansas, Aquacasec was taught to pray and sew by an elderly religious sister, Mother Rose Philippine Duchesna, a member of the French Order of the Madams of the Sacred Heart. The Indians call this holy lady She Who Prays Always. In 1888, Rose Phillip became the first woman west of the Mississippi River to be canonized a saint by Pope John Paul II in Rome. After the Potawatomi were resettled in northeastern Kansas, Aquacasec was given the Christian name Teresa Living. In 1861, Teresa married James Slavin of Ireland at the St. Mary's Mission on the Potawatomi Reserve near the present-day St. Mary's, Kansas. Many Potawatomi were later removed from Kansas to Oklahoma. In honor of the courage and faith shown by the Potawatomi Indians on the forest march, and especially by our beloved grandmother Teresa, we so dedicate this memorial.
This is one of the less savory parts of the trip where we go to the Days Inn in Quincy, Illinois to do some laundry. And we get to use these machines, and you can't tell really, the camera doesn't do justice, but these machines are like hideous. And so anyway, so we're going to use these machines and do a little Wi-Fi so we can communicate with our friends and family, and that's a good thing. And Lori is like grossed out because Helmut Mauer's shorts had a nice brown stripe on them, and she didn't want to have them in with our laundry. But they're in our laundry.
We're going to tease him about that one.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to tease him. I might leave it alone.
No, we're going to get him. We're going to get him with that one. We're going to hit him with the poop.
But anyway, so that's what we're doing now. We're going to do a little internet communications and things. And but we had a good day. We got a ride from the guys from the meat market, and the guy who was at the counter of the meat market who owns it might come sailing this winter with his wife. He was intrigued.
Oh yeah.
Helmut's working on the little motor while Lori and I are up having fun doing laundry. Talking like y'all are talking down here.
We're kind of trying to perfect the southern accent, but I think Missouri is more Midwestern than Southern.
I don't know. I think they could go either way.
I can't wait to get down south, though.
It's going to be pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye, y'all.